You ever eat a sandwich and think, man, I wonder where it would be without this? Sandwiches, I mean, what did you expect? Everyone at some point in their lives has seen one of these things. I mean, they're just so simple, and yet they offer such a high potential for making good meals. I mean, sandwiches definitively have to be one of, if not the best ways to eat food. They exist in so many different levels of complexity, but I'm only going to be covering the basics. I don't want to alienate anyone who is not a seasoned sandwich connoisseur. A sandwich, by definition, is an item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between them, eaten as a light meal. Some of the classics are PB&J, ham and cheese, grilled cheese. You can put almost anything in a sandwich. What you put in your sandwich makes it special. Most restaurants have some type of signature sandwich, cheeseburgers. Sandwiches are so flexible and versatile. I mean, look at this compared to this. I think there's a clear winner here. I mean, they're just so easy to eat, you can just hold them in your hand. I mean, the guy who created sandwiches was literally just named John Montague, 4th Earl of Sandwich, some 18th century aristocrat. For he's the one who came up with the sandwich, as he ordered his valet to bring him meat tucked between two pieces of bread. I believe sandwiches can be broken down into two main groups, hot or cold sandwiches. Either the sandwich itself or the components are heated up, or you eat everything cold and raw. Both types of sandwiches are situational, but for the most part, anything that you've got to bring somewhere and eat it later has to be a cold sandwich. All sandwiches become a cold sandwich if they're ignored for long enough. Hot sandwiches do include things like cheeseburgers, grilled cheese, or anything else that has to be fried and cooked. Cold sandwiches typically, the classic submarine roll with all types of Italian toppings on it. Personally, which do I think is better? I think it's situational, because you can't have a hot sub just sit in your car for 5 hours and become all musty and moldy and then try to eat it and enjoy it, because that's just not possible. But eating a cold sandwich sometimes just doesn't have the same kick and warmth that a hot sandwich does. But personally, I do think that cold sandwiches are superior because you don't have to worry about them losing their zest after a while of having them. They still kind of preserve their value. Because there's a variety of what you can put on a sandwich, sandwiches can have anything on any type of bread. They have the highest potential healthiness of all foods. You can easily hit every single food group in a single sandwich. Meat, cheese, put a little bit of lettuce, the bread is green, and boom. Can salad do that? No. Can pasta do that? No. That's what I thought. And yet there are people who feel that sandwiches don't have what they need. The whole point of a sandwich is that it has what you need. You don't need to go looking elsewhere for a keto diet or a paleo diet or a raw meat diet or an only eggs diet or a boot chugging 43 gallons of mug diet. All you need is a sandwich. Because variety is the spice of life. Just put different things on your sandwich, make a new type of sandwich. You can make your own sandwich that's never been made before. But what does any of this really mean? Well, I love sandwiches, and I've been eating them since I can remember. I really just wanted to commemorate them and give them the credit that they deserve. People all over the world are struggling with nutrition, especially in America, where obesity is at an all-time high. And yet, before the people go into a diet, I just want to let them know that they have other choices. I mean, most people don't keep their diets for longer than a week. I've been eating sandwiches for a very, very long time, and I don't need no diet. There's food that's good for the body, and there's food that's good for the soul. And sandwiches are good for both.